how did you, I mean, where did you get a copy of Shimmer Vandium?
Wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy?
Greetings and welcome back to Morrowind. In our last episode, we did some business with Kane, but he has a lot to go over. Wants us to keep up our cover identity. So, your boy here in the Aldrin Mages Guild, because if you remember, Ajira recommended both Rannis, but with the pretext that she doesn't like Rannis, and her friend Edwina here. So, yeah, we're going to see about getting some more work from Edwina. Now, because my stats have not really changed since last episode, I'm not going to be able to get all of the, advancements, right? Like all the promotions that doing her work is going to, make available. Because I just don't have the stats for it. But we're still going to do them. Right, so the first thing she wants me to do is provide for her a copy of a rare dwarven book, or Dwemer book, if you prefer. Something called the Chronicles of Nenchilot, which I have more than one copy of, actually, for reasons that we'll get into later. So yeah, she's impressed with my scholarship that I have this book on me already. So yeah, I will give her the book. And yeah, she's impressed with me. So, we can look for another duty. Oh, and before I continue onward, because this kind of bugged me while editing the previous video, I want to start making this smaller so you can actually kind of see what's going on. Maybe something like this, and then like this. So you can kind of see who I'm talking to as I'm talking to them. Because something I kind of noticed is that because the editing software I use, the screen is like small, not as small as it would be if you're actually like looking, or smaller actually than it would be if you're watching the video through YouTube. So yeah, and when I saw that, you just kind of see like the dialogue screen. It's kind of hard to see what's behind it. When I play the game, I don't have that problem, but I figured just in case this would be a good change to make. I'm going to shut up and keep playing the game. Right, so now she wants a Detect Creatures potion from a chapter master from another chapter, something she's been waiting on for what feels like forever. So I'm going to talk to her about Detect Creatures, and it's been simply been taking this dude forever to finish it. So yeah, she wants me to go in and check on the progress, and if it's done, which isn't actually mentioned in the text, which should be, but I've already made one joke about Morrowind's writing could use some improvements, but honestly, it's not. The game doesn't need a remake. Like, it'd be awesome, doesn't need it. Anyway, yeah, go to Sidrith Mora, check in with Shaken Tree Shade, which is the dude's name, and if the potion's done, bring it back. Yeah. As soon as it's finished. So she actually does say it, and I'm retarded. Okay. And the gentleman I want to talk to, if the name gave away, which it should have, is right here. And I want to talk to him about the Detect Creatures potion. So yes, of course, it's done. It's probably been done for a while, whatever. Take this back to Edwina, along with my apologies. Oh, okay, so I should just shut up. Let's speak with me again next time you are here. I may have some duties for you, magician. Okay, skip ahead if you don't want spoilers. The tail line of this guy's quest line gives you an option to kind of deal with becoming the head of the Mages Guild of Vardenfell, or like all of the chapters, without violence. And I usually don't take it because I usually like taking the stuff that the guy that Trebonius has. But like I'm having a hard time leveling up this way because it's been like 4 episodes. I am level 4, but like I'm nowhere near as powerful as I feel I should be. And I'm definitely nowhere near strong enough to take on Trebonius, so I might actually go that route. So yeah, here's your potion. Take it. And she gives me a chameleon potion, a very strong one at that. So, more duties, please. Right, so Sarah Lonway in the Mages Guild in Vivek has somehow acquired a copy of Shumar Vandium. Now, Shumar Vandium is actually one of an ancient Dunmer's collection of fake stories about the Dwemer. Stories that are meant to like puff up the Dunmer due to like tensions way in the past. And his work has actually been ridiculed for being not very realistic and for sucking up to the Dunmer. But for some reason, people in the Mages Guild think it's like an actual manual on how they construct golems and such. So, what she wants is for me to steal it from Sir Lonway. However, stealing from another member of the guild will get you expelled from the guild. I had to think of the word for a second there. So yeah, she gives you a couple of like unlocking scrolls, and it's like just like be very quiet about it. Don't let anybody know what you're doing. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. So I acquired this book by other means. So I'm just gonna give it to her and let her think that this book was originally Sir Lonway's, because I don't really have a way of telling her otherwise. But yeah, she's, again, very impressed that I have the book she needs, like, right away. And I will return the book to you soon, but in the meantime, I have more duties for you. So let's look into that. I have been distracted from my studies by several requests from Margon. Apparently, there is some sort of disturbance in Hulian's hut. So yeah, Hulian's apprentice summoned a Gwar, or not a Gwar, a scamp, like the baby, a baby Daedra basically, and the reports of it, like, because he's been trying to call for help, and yeah, they're been getting so many reports that it's been bugging her and interrupting her research. So she wants me to go check it out. So yeah, I will meet you in Margon. Also, before I forget, let me see here. Let me go ahead and mark this place, because there's going to be situations where I'm going to recall, because the later half in her quest line is a little bit rough. So with that taken care of, I'll see you in Margon. Now, if you recall, we've dealt with Mage's Guild business in this town before, because this is where we helped Tashby get away from Rannis. Next time, we want to kind of walk outside the city walls, because Huline is kind of a hermit. So their house is actually outside the city walls. Alright, so first things first, let me drink, if I can find some. Yeah, let me drink a Restore Fatigue Potion, and then get, I think, Greater Frostball ready, because, yeah, we're about to get into a fight here. One more. Yeah, there we go. He's down. Okay. I managed to, like, back up so he couldn't actually get in close enough to attack me. I'm going to take the key here. Okay. And yeah, and I'm going to just drop this on the ground because I don't want it, and we're going to dispose of corpse. Okay, so here's Huline. Or no, this is actually Illyrian Velez. This isn't Huline at all, right? This was his apprentice. Right, so, Scamp. So yeah, at first the Scamp did everything he told it, but the Scamp tricked him. It wasn't actually under his control. So yeah, after a while of just doing what he said, he just started going buck wild, right? And yeah, he wanted to be a real sorcerer, not just Helian's apprentice for the rest of his life. He wanted to prove he could summon a scamp. But yeah, it didn't work out. Yeah, Scamp's dead. He's fine. What was it? She's asking. So yeah, she wants to know what happened in Helian's hut and if it was worth all the interruptions. And she's like, okay, so Helian's apprentice summoned a scamp. So that's literally like all it was. Like, so what? Can't believe I was distracted from my studies for something so trivial. Speaking of which, take these for taking care of it. You may find them useful, which is fifth barrier. That's pretty strong, but I don't know how long that lasts. Nevertheless, do these please. And yeah, she's finished Chimar Vandium. And whether it doesn't matter if you get Chimar Vandium from somewhere else in the game, or for sale on way, or if you spawn it in, like you're using cheats. She will still tell you to give it back, to give the copy of Chimar Vandium she gives you in this particular part of the quest to her, because the game assumes you stole it. So yeah, can you believe this isn't about a Dwemer construct at all? Called it. Yeah, this book was completely useless, surprising nobody. In any case, I need you to return the book before Solane suspects anything. Return the book to wherever you found it. It's funny it uses the phrase, return the book wherever you found it, despite the fact that the game assumes you got it from Solane to the point that you have to give it to her, no matter what happened. No matter where you got it from. So, and yeah, if you just despawn it, or like put it back where you actually found it, if you didn't get it from Solane, the quest doesn't complete. You have to give it to Solane. At least from my experience. Like, somebody could very easily say something in the comments to prove me wrong on that. Where did you get a copy of Chimar Vandium? I've been looking for this book. Perhaps you'll be willing to part with it. Funny you should say that, since this was in your possession, like in your chest in the closet over there. Thank you. I won't forget this. Just a suggestion. Keep quiet about this book, Tarashi. Some members of the Mages Guild can be very jealous. So yeah, you can actually take it from her without her knowing and have her be grateful to you when you give it back. That said, if you do get caught stealing it, everybody in the Vivek Mages Guild will attack you. And I do mean actually attack you. Like, you'll also get expelled, but like, you will straight up get attacked. Granted, if you walk away for a while and come back, they won't attack you anymore, but you'll still be expelled, and you'll still have to deal with the consequences. Right, so time to head back to Eldrune.
Clearly he was wrong, yet I do think he meant well.
So, did you return Chimar Vandium? She asked, and yes, I did. The book has been returned. Good work, magician. At any point when you do this, magician will be replaced with what your rank is. My rank is magician right now, so that's what she's saying. Once I know the locations of some Dwemer ruins, I will be asking you to travel to some dangerous places. These amulets will help you return to safety. So she gives me an amulet of Almcivi intervention and an amulet of divine intervention. If you got to this point in the video, it means the world to me, as it always does. I hope you enjoyed it, and hope to see you in the next one. Farewell. I am going into these dungeons so underleveled. Holy crap.